Hello and welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me again for another night of Facebook Live. I also like to take time out just to recognize those that catch the replay from YouTube and or SoundCloud. It is indeed a blessing to be here with you tonight. I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. We're here tonight talking about the I factor. We're talking about the I factor, and I'll explain here in a second what I mean by about the I factor. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. And as you log on with me tonight, go ahead and like and share this video. Like and share the video. Also, feel free to send me a shout out to let me know that you are here with me tonight. And just for a few housekeeping purposes, guys, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, I have put the link there in the comment section for you to go there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The things that we do here on the Facebook Live are streamed on demand straight from our YouTube channel. So you don't ever have to worry about missing a live or staying up late and falling asleep on us. You can always catch the replays there housed in our YouTube library there. Also, if you're not following me already on Amazon, I put the link there for you to follow me on Amazon. And it is my birthday month, so I do have some flash sales on my books. So all of my products that I have there on Amazon, you get a great discounted sale price as I celebrate with you my birthday month. So for a limited time only, you can get my books for as low as $5. So go in and check that out and follow me on Amazon so that you know when I have new products coming available. Also, you can find those products on my website. That's www.antriciabraysmith.weebly.com. Again, my website is www.antriciabraysmith.weebly.com. And don't forget about our t-shirt shop, our online shop. Anything that you purchase from our online store directly benefits the kids in the youth programs from our nonprofit CWF organization. Nonetheless, hey Rita, glad you're here with me tonight. Thanks for the shout out. Tonight we're talking about the I factor. Tonight we're talking about the I factor, and the things that I've been talking about the last couple nights has to do with our next level. That means we're moving forward. That means we're taking on new grounds. But there's some things that we've carried along with us up until this point that cannot go into our next level with us. And so this is where I get the I factor from. And these words I need you to remember. I need you to remember, if you never remember anything else that I tell or teach from this platform, you need to remember these words as we make the progress into our next level. Because what these I factors have done for us up until this point has held us back. It has held us back. Just like when we're so self-consumed and it's all about me, 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 or I done that, I did this, you know, all that. This is kind of what I'm talking about tonight. These I words that I'm going to share with you tonight, you're going to find up until this point, these have been holding you back from getting to that next level sooner than we would like to have. Okay, so tonight we want to reveal them, we want to expose them, and hopefully we don't have to worry about it going into our next level, holding us back anymore. So if you're there with me, go ahead and send me a shout out. Let me know that you're here. Go ahead and hit that like button or hit that heart button and share this video, and we'll get started tonight. Hey Keisha, how are you? And yes, I did, guys. I tagged all of my people. I tagged IMSA tonight in this video. IMSA, you need this information. You need to know this. And so if you see that your name is tagged with this video, it's so that you can have access to this video so that you don't miss it. I do intend for you to watch this because it is a very important lesson that we need to know collectively moving forward into our next level. So what is it? What is it that this I factor? What are you talking about? Well, the first I want to talk about is intimidation. Intimidation. And guys, whether we know it or not, whether we're conscious to it or not, intimidation holds us back. And this probably is number one in what has held us back for so long. What is intimidation? What does it look like? Intimidation is nothing more than a falsified fear that we have of something or someone. So it's fear. It's being fearful. It's we're scared. We don't want to take on new ground because we don't know what to expect when we take on new ground. We don't want to meet new people, so we don't know what to expect when we meet these new people. We don't know if we're going to be accepted. We don't know if we're going to be rejected. We don't know if we're going to say something wrong. And so intimidation has kept us from really taking on new risk or taking on new territory or trying something different. And so I want you to understand that intimidation does not fit in your next level. So if we're sitting with complacency in where we are and we fail to move because of fear or the feeling of being scared or not knowing what to expect, second guessing ourselves, as a result of it, we know that intimidation has to stay here. It cannot go to the next level with us. It has held us back long enough. We've given enough attention to it. And so it's just time to let it go. It's time to leave it exactly where it's at. So as of tonight, we don't want to operate under intimidation anymore. We want to be free from that. We want to have the freedom in knowing that if we get to that next level and fail, we can still try again. At least we tried. At least we won't be sitting here in complacency, wondering, well, what if? So we eliminate all of that. So number one, tonight, in the I factor, the thing that we will not take into our next level is intimidation. So I want you guys to remember that. Number two, inferiority. Inferiority. And we women, we have this inferiority complex more so commonly when we're comparing ourselves to one another. And we don't want to do that anymore. We do not want to esteem somebody else so much higher than ourselves that we feel inferior, or that we put our place in a position of inferiority. It does not belong on that next level with you. And I felt a little bit of this as I was doing research and looking for opportunities and things like that, I look and I'm doing all this research and I'm saying, you know, I don't know if I really fit on this level yet. And it goes back to intimidation. It goes back to that complex of inferiority. Why not me? Why not you? And this is the point we have to get at. Many people, like our celebrities and things like that, many of the images and many of the perceptions that we have is just that. It's a character that is being portrayed to be this superior being that has all of this status and celeb um, fame and all this. But in reality, hey Karen, how are you, baby? Glad you're home safe. Um, in reality, all it is that they have eyes on them. People know them or know the image or the character that they portray. But at the end of the day, they're human just like you and I. They have issues just like you and I. They have bills to pay just like you and I. They fear rejection just like you and I. They're intimidated sometimes just like you and I. So in reality, when we look at it that way, there's no reason why we should ever look at one another through the lens of inferiority. It just does not fit. So I don't know how many of you guys have felt any of these before or have experienced this or experiencing these things right now. So hit that heart button or hit that like button if you felt some of this, if you know what I'm talking about, if you have experienced feeling intimidated when you see things that you want to do and you just feel that fear, or you felt inferior as it relates to connecting or networking with other people, other women that you would know that you can learn from. And so we don't want to do that. We don't want to take this into our next level. We must learn that we don't esteem anyone higher than we esteem ourselves. And once we realize that no matter what platform someone is on, we are all human, we are all women, and we should all be respectful. And so people need what we have. People need what we have. And it would be a shame that someone would look at me and feel a bit intimidated, or someone would look at my post and things like that I have streaming on social media or watch my videos and feel like they are inferior to me because I am visible. Because they would be misleading. They would be misinformed, because we're all trying to do this together. We're all trying to make it together. And so there are opportunities that present itself. Some are for us and some that are not. But there's no reason to look at someone else and put yourself less than and try to compare it, because apples and oranges can't be compared to one another. At the end of the day, we need to leave that I factor right here on this level. We cannot take it to the next level with us. Okay, we're going to leave it right here where we are. So again, the I factors that I've talked about so far is intimidation, inferiority. And number three, the I factor that we're going to leave here on this level is ignorance. We're going to leave the ignorance right here on this level. It cannot go to the next level with you. What do I mean by ignorance? By ignorance, I mean making excuses for the knowledge that you do not have. There's no more room for ignorance in your next level. If you're going to reach the level of greatness that I know you are capable of reaching, you must leave the excuses behind. Ignorance cannot go to the next level with you. So, if there is something that you don't know or something that you desire to know, you carry this wonderful little thing here with you everywhere you go. There is a wealth of knowledge right here at our fingertips. No excuse for ignorance, for not knowing. With that being said, whether you're reading something or whether you're watching a live or whether you're taking classes from somewhere to learn something that you need to know, you need to be pressing in to all you can press into while you still can. Because we talked and we learned about earlier this week that in order to apply the secrets to your next level, it takes ever learning. You must always be learning and mastering your area of gifting. So whatever that looks like for you, you must own it. This platform that I sit on, I must own it. The things that I talk about, I must own it. I must own it all. So there's no room for ignorance. So what happens when I get to a place to where I've reached my max, I don't know anymore, then I need to dig in. I need to find a place to dig in. Ignorance has no room. So we're talking tonight about the I factors. The I factors that cannot go into your next level with you. And I've shared with you what those were, and I'm going to share with you again because I need you to remember this. Because when they show their ugly face, and they will, they're going to show up, they're going to try to show up because we used them as a crutch for so long. So, intimidation, it just does not fit. Inferiority, it cannot go with you. And ignorance. Guys, there are no more excuses for what we don't know. So I hope this helps you as we're wrapping up the teachings on our next level, how we expose the secrets to you. I know that you're ready for your next level. I know that you haven't done all this preparation for nothing. We're not letting it go to waste. And guys, we're in this together. It takes each of us banding together to make the impact that we know that we are created to make here in this life. Okay? So, as you guys already know, this September is the month for suicide awareness, suicide prevention month, or suicide prevention week, but September is the month for suicide awareness. And so I told you that we're going to be bringing in some guest speakers to join us on this platform. And so tomorrow night we have a young lady by the name of Josie Frazier that is going to be here with us, and we're going to have a conversation. It's our initial conversation on suicide awareness, and so we want to have you guys join us, tell somebody, and y'all join us here tomorrow night as Miss Josie Frazier comes in to sit here on this platform with me and share some insight about what it means to bring awareness to suicide. And we've all in some way or another have been impacted by suicide, whether directly or indirectly. And so I think it is a topic that is going to be beneficial to us all. It's going to be new to this platform, but I just think it's necessary that we begin to tap into some areas that we've neglected to for so many years, culture-wise. Culture-wise, you know, it is something that we have been very neglectful to even have a conversation about sometimes. So I'm so excited about Josie being here with me tomorrow night. And so tell somebody, set your reminders. And like I said, if you cannot be here live with me, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love to have more subscribers to our YouTube channel. Nonetheless, I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. I'll see you right back here tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Good night, everybody.